Hello everybody, and welcome to another edition of Sky Harbor Live. Our first plane of the day is going to be a Prime Air 767. We're going to be expecting a storm coming in, so halfway through we might be flipping runways. So hopefully you guys are having a good day. My name is Slav. I will be your host for today. We're going to be readjusting the camera just for a second, so everything will be good on it. I'm hoping that everything works. We're going to be on for a couple of hours, so stay tuned. We will see what is exactly coming up. I switched out my microphone. I don't know if the audio is better than the last few times. I know the last few times we had a couple of issues with muffling. It's what happens when you use new technology, I guess. Switched out my microphone. I don't know if the audio is better than the last few times. I know the last few times we had a couple of issues with muffling. That's what happens when you use new technology, I guess. I just got off of work, so it's been kind of been one of those days. For those of you that are just tuning in for the first time, my name is Slavin. People call me Slav. I run a Instagram called Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor, and we are officially doing live streaming. So we have an American Airlines 8320 headed to Madison, Wisconsin. And shortly we will have an ABX Air 767. It's on final. It's right above Mesa, Arizona. So, apologize about last night. We had a bit of an issue, a technical issue with one of our cameras. We were trying a night camera, and apparently I couldn't figure out how to get it to sync up to the program. We were expecting rain. There's a storm forming over Apache Junction, so... And then we had a fire yesterday that kind of delayed a bunch of stuff. I don't know what I did to my tripod, but it's extremely annoying to use right now. Alrighty, while I troubleshoot some stuff, I will lock you guys down on one of the planes. As you can see, the shadows are slowly moving in. I just gotta launch some stuff around, make sure everything works. We're going to launch one of our chat windows so I can keep a thing in the conversation. So I appreciate all your guys' feedback on this stuff. It's actually useful, to be honest. Tyler, don't worry about it, man. Watch, I guarantee you and I are going to be setting up something again, and then the camera is going to hate me. Hi, Kate. I gotta make sure I let everybody know that we're live. I know I have a couple of fans, and I appreciate you guys. I don't know, something about these types of shots where you zoom in and you can actually see the crew are, those shots are freaking awesome. And sorry if I ramble a lot, I'm kind of a chatty person anyway. So this plane is headed to Nashville. So let's track it. The Arizona Cardinals just took off to Nashville. Maybe there's some preseason fans. Kind of a warm day here today. Alrighty. I know I said there's an ABX Air. There it is. 767 coming in. My buddy Juan, he is supposed to be flying in from Nogales at 5:38. He's in an Ameriflight Beach 90. So, man, I gotta tie down these cables. These cables are, I don't want to unplug anything. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm kind of a nice guy. I started these streams just for fun. I was actually going to start them in December, but never truly got into it. And then out of the blue, I decided, let's start this. And then eventually I'm going to get back. I have some new content on the Instagram that's coming up. So it makes it more fun. Let me know, is the audio a lot better this time? Because I'm wearing a lavalier mic. Also, for those of you that have won prizes, I went to the mailbox or to the mail place, to the postal office today, and I officially sent all your stuff out. I know I've been kind of lazy lately. This guy's using up most of the runway. So I found out the source of the fire. It was a GPU unit that actually caught fire. As you can see, there's a another Southwest Airlines getting pulled into service. Let me launch the chat on my phone to see how you guys are doing. We have a couple of larger cargo planes that should be coming in later. I know we have an MD-11, but hopefully they make them actually come through this area. And this is usually the time for the Southwest planes to be, they usually come chill at this time. So let's monitor the chat for a little bit. Kate, your sticker is on the way. I sent it, so keep checking your mail. I just gotta let my Instagram followers know that we're live. You guys won't believe how many people are haters on Instagram. I really hope it rains, because if it rains they may flip the runways and it's actually going to be a lot better. Big difference from yesterday. Yesterday around this time it was popping. Well, it was a little bit later when I started. I smell burgers from the overpriced places at the airport. Sky Harbor is actually a really nice airport. If you guys ever get an opportunity to come here, there's a reason they're called America's friendliest airport, because just something about it. Well, my first few tracks have kind of been not good, but we will get better at it. I gotta find the right position where my body can be in in unison. So that's our new part of Terminal 4. It's like the new bridges that they built, primarily for Southwest Airlines. Hi Laura, how's the weather in the UK? How are you guys doing? Has your summer been pretty warm? Also, Kate, how is Detroit? Is that pretty good? If you live in the UK, you can actually take one of our 2 flights that come from London. They're actually American Airlines, and we have British Airways. So I don't know, let's see what is approaching on here. Kind of a slow start so far. We may be getting an American Airlines baby bus, Airbus A319 from Albuquerque. Looks like it might be next. The plane is 21 years old, depending if they do send it here. But I think the first plane is a Southwest Airlines 737 MAX 8 coming from San Diego. It's about 4 minutes out. And then we have a CRJ 700 series lining up, departing for Hermosillo, or Hermosillo. I need to figure out how to stand. Alrighty, let's see the approach area. So there we have it, the little CRJ that I mentioned that is lining up at the hold point. It's crazy to think there's going to come a day where these CRJs are no longer flying. We've grown so accustomed to them. I know I've taken many photos of them, but eventually people are going to look at it and be like, wow, that plane was either cool or terrible, depending on your experience. That's some janky tracking by me. have liftoff. I gotta figure out what the fluid point on this tripod is. Like, I gotta find the right way where I have a lot of back pressure on it. Because right now it's not doing too well, to be honest. We'll log down here until the 737 MAX comes in. Eventually, when I go to Serbia, I will actually end up going to Heathrow, just a plane spot for a little bit. Detroit must be fun. No, we are actually rotate. Sorry, I can't read. We are at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. We're plane spotting on the south side of the runway. Trying to see what is that's coming this way. So we're looking at runway 25. There's not much action now, but hoping for it to, well, the Southwest one on the north side. Looks like the north side is a little bit more active today. I see something lining up. As you can see, we have our little sky train here. It's basically like a free train service that takes people between the shuttle areas, like the airport areas. And then over there, trying to fix the tripod, my bad. Over there we have a refueling wing of the Arizona National Guard. So they fly primarily KC-135s. So you can see, they're called the Copperheads. I believe one of them is out right now. And eventually all the UPS planes are going to basically be staged up in that area once they arrive. Alrighty, looks like we have some action coming in. That actually looks like a Delta A321. If I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then we have another plane lining up. You can kind of see it in the background. I love those shots, to be honest. I'm craving cheese crisp for some weird reason. Even though I'm lactose intolerant, I want some cheese crisp. That's my random saying for today. People's bags, people working. That was a nice touchdown by the Delta. Then we have a Southwest 737-700 behind the Delta. It's coming from Tampa, I believe. Thanks, Kate. You're the best. I really appreciate you. And we hear the sound of the bell, basically meaning that one of the planes is about to taxi out. There's a helicopter over there. No, it looks like a helicopter. That's a very late switch up, I think, or a short approach. Yeah, extremely short approach. You can almost see him parallel with the other plane. Hey, Tyler, have you ever seen any one of these approaches? I think we're going to have a touchdown on my favorite runway, runway 25 right. And this thing is not focusing today. I cannot believe I mispronounced Rotate's name. Forgive me. This plane is about to start pushing back. What'd you think of that landing? Hey Noah. I don't know where 824 is. Howdy SFO Live, how are you, my friend? Where's A24? I think you're on the other side, Noah. I set up on this side, man. Hey, San Francisco Live. Sorry, I never answered your question yesterday. So the setup that I am using is actually pretty simple. I'm using a Verizon Wireless hotspot that I bought. It's like a prepaid plan, and then I'm running a Camlink 4K into a computer, and then using a Panasonic. I'm using a little Panasonic HC VX 870. I think it's a really good camera, and I'm down-resing the stuff to basically 1080p. For our night camera that we tried to use last night, we were using a Sony FX3 cinema camera, but Tyler and I couldn't figure out how to get it to work. All right, push back. If you want, man, no, I run up. I'm actually right below the roof on another side. Hey, look, double whammy, look at this. We can actually see a United plane pushing back too. So we're starting to get some action. Yeah, it's a good camera, man. I'll straight out tell you. I was doing some research before buying them, and then they're about $1,200 new. But my claim to fame is I bought this thing for like 300 bucks off of eBay. So eBay is your #1 friend when it comes to buying cheap electronics. I'm putting the microphone down. I need some water. somehow got the wire tangled up. Alrighty, I believe we are flipping the runways because of the wind, so I got super lucky. So this is gonna make for some fun takeoffs, guys. Hey Kate, could you do me a favor and look up what that is? Give it a try, man. I'll give you a follow. Let me know, shoot me a message. Follow my Instagram and shoot me a message. I'll give you a follow and I'll watch her live. We have a JSX Embraer 135. Probably going to, oh wow, look, FedEx is about to take off too. So this is the beauty of Phoenix. Look at those mountains. They make for some beautiful shots. So, alright, to the people that are in the chat, if you can do me a favor, leave your feedback on the channel. I really would appreciate it. I actually read it and I try and get better every freaking time. So we have an Airbus A220 lining up. Perfect. Kate, when you come here for your aviator stuff, you're going to be my co-host. Man, my ears just popped. I don't understand why. What kind of sucks is I finally got used to shooting one way and then they flipped the runways. That sucks. Alrighty, so we have a Boeing 767, FedEx 767 lining up. That's gonna be loud, loud mama jama. Chances are he is next. Well, now that they flipped the runways, we might be lucky enough to catch the A350 landing. And there's something else landing in. So maybe we can get a landing and takeoff at the same time. To me, that looks like a United 737. I hear footsteps, so hopefully nobody's trying to sneak up on me and stab me. This is a heavy bird. What a sound. And I was terribly wrong. That was not a United. That was a Delta. Probably from Salt Lake City. Alright, I I need water. I'm like drenched in sweat right now, guys. We've been live for 30 minutes already, guys. Time flies when you're having fun. Also, to any of my Instagram followers, we're gonna have a pizza party soon. So hopefully it cools down. Kate, you have officially become a new moderator for my channel. Congratulations. You now have the title to troll me if you'd like. Alright guys, if you want to see how hot it is in Phoenix, let's figure it out how I can do this. Well, I'm sweating, incredibly sweating right now. The humidity is not my friend. So up next we have an Alaskan 737-900 headed to Seattle. I'm actually a big fan of Alaska Air. I flew on it last year when I was going to Seattle, and it's kind of like Southwest, except you have better seating arrangements. You actually have seats, and I found the planes to be a little bit cleaner than Southwest. We're starting to see an uptick in action right now, which is what I really like. We also have a UPS 767 coming from Dallas-Fort Worth in about 13 minutes. I'd like to give a shout out to Bruce Newlander, Hayden Newlander's dad, who flew for UPS. Good dude. A heavy plane. The Alaska airline is doing its best American Airlines 737 impression. It's probably taken a quarterback over to the Seattle Seahawks, who are going to have a terrible season. I'm very excited for that. Their fans will disappear. And then we have another touchdown. Let's go fast, 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 fast. There we go. I keep getting whiffs of the jet fuel, and it's amazing. So that is 7. That is a Southwest 737 from Spokane. Or Spokane, I don't know how you guys say it. I'm excited for the UPS, honestly. That's one of my... We're gonna try and track it. Those bags from the Southwest have been sitting in the sun for the last like 30 minutes. Hopefully there's nothing perishable in them. But I know you guys are, the Ram people are busy. I'm an Arizona Cardinals fan, and I'm also a Sacramento Kings fan. I know you're asking who my team is. The Kings are terrible, and the Cardinals are going to finish up 7 and 10. But the Hawks don't look good because Geno Smith and Drew Lock look absolutely terrible. So we'll see what happens. Football season's very, very long. Cardinals usually start off very hot, and then usually they suck. What's the team that you like? Are you a Hawks fan? If you are, I'm sorry. Not. I'm jittery. I'm pretty sure that is a United Airlines. Hi, Josh. A Cowboy fan and a Suns fan? That's like a double whammy for me. I'm sorry. The Suns missed out on Kevin Durant because of the Minnesota Timberwolves. They screwed up the trade market by trading for Rudy Gobert. Or Ruby Gobert. I don't know why I pronounced the T. These planes are taking off way too late, in my opinion. Like, it seems like typically the last few have taken off from this area, and usually they're airborne like within this location. So it's either something with the density altitude, or maybe they're just I don't know. Will I drink water? I'm going to lock you guys down for a second. Nice. Well, I'm guessing you are a fan of the Cowboys because Arizona didn't have a team early on. Let's see if I can get this shot of this plane landing on 2-6 so we can practice for the British Airways that eventually will come. That is our other runway, runway 26. Perfect, we might be able to get the British Airways if I'm still on. And then there's our bridge. I believe we have a Horizon Air or Alaskan Air operated by Horizon, Embraer 175 long range LR. Let me guess, either Portland or Everett. You guys are locked down for a second while I do some email stuff. Hey Cody. Yeah, I think that freaking we have a storm coming in right now, so it'll be crazy. It'll be crazy in a little bit. That's why I'm trying to pull up right now. That's why I'm locking you guys down to see exactly what is going on with the weather. I was actually going to go on the roof because they didn't have parking, and luckily some parking opened up for me. So right now on almost final, we are going to have a UPS 767. Not sure which runway it's going to land at, but judging from its turn, it looks like it's going to be on 26. Actually, no, it's 25. Alrighty, I got water. We're golden. Let's do this. And right here, we have an operations vehicle, which will probably get airborne very quickly. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? These guys usually yell at me. They're doing their runway inspections to make sure there's no debris. Just imagine how fast my Prius could go on there. So that's actually my other spot that I like to go to. You can see there's a biker or somebody going up there. So typically I spot there. The terrible thing about it is there's a landfill there, so you get all sorts of different scents that hit your nose, and it's sometimes disgusting, not gonna lie. I'm looking at the 767. We're going to pull up in a second. It's Graham, it's not a simulation. We have committed to the 767. Nothing else matters right now. Pretty windy approach, not gonna lie. This thing is swaying left and right. The reverse thrusters are on. And then the Southwest is about to push out. lots of branded flights right after the TWA flights. Also, there's 17 continental flights coming in, Graham. Because it doesn't like being red, that's why it's blue. What up, Ming? Good. Nice meeting you. Pleasure meeting you, Noah. Want a sticker? We have Noah here joining us. Let me get you a sticker.
What's up, bro? What's up, dude? How you doing? Good, man. Jesus, you got a black box back here?
Yeah. And the belly pack too. I love the setup.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Hey, thank you so much.
I'll give you a couple. There you go.
Hey, thank you. Perfect, thank you.
No worries. Are you down here because it's too damn hot up there?
Yeah, I don't like being on the roof. We have a couple fans here now, just hanging out.
That Alaska that took off. Things took off like they were.
Yeah, dude, that was crazy. It's like,
Going Seattle?
I believe so. Yeah, dude, he was very, very late at taking off.
Yeah. Did you see the Alaska this morning from Seattle to San Diego?
Yeah.
Did you see that? And you took down the flag for that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll all take a selfie. Here we go.
Thank you.
So,
Hey, go you on Instagram, please?
what's up? Yeah,
Okay, perfect, thank you.
no problem. You guys busy down there?
Yeah, yes.
Make the most
Not
of
us.
it.
He probably is more than I am, but shit, I want to get the shot.
We're supposed to get a couple of, I think, a couple of freighters, like an A330 coming in, and A300, and a couple of other things.
Yes, 767 as well too.
The UPS just landed.
UPS usually comes in 4 to 5. Oh, you got a FedEx on the way too somewhere.
Probably. We have a A320 that's about to go to Houston, so that's lining up next. You guys can actually see the heat irradiating from the ground. It's hot, very hot. Oh man, it wouldn't be bad if it wasn't as humid.
Yeah.
So the humidity is like,
Kills it, yeah.
That'll go away in like, what, a few weeks probably?
yeah, a few weeks. Just make sure we don't unplug that. No, you're good, dude. And ended up actually tripping over the cables a couple of days ago. I ended up falling and I closed the door on myself, so.
Yeah, it happens. Doesn't seem like the new concourse has been very busy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Seems like they only got like 2 or 3 planes in there at a time. I don't know, probably not busy enough.
So this United A320 is headed to Houston. I believe Airline Videos, Kevin is going to be here next Tuesday, or next week. So,
I just finished my last plane maybe about half an hour ago, and I went on YouTube and I saw you were streaming. I'm like, yes.
I've been streaming the last like 4 or 5 days, but I may take a break tomorrow and a couple of days because I got some business I got to attend to. So
Yeah.
keeps everybody entertained.
We get it. We get it.
Can I just take one more, please?
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you.
Been good.
Thank you.
Oh man.
So far, you're the second scholar I met.
Yeah, you.
You do a really good job.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I created a page just because I liked aviation and it blew up. I didn't realize it was going to be this big.
Yeah.
And I'm going to always be nice to people. I'm not going to be rude like some other people.
Yeah.
Being rude to people never gets you anywhere.
Dude, last time I saw him is when that 747 landed.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
What was that? Like Senegal?
It was a Max Air Limited. It was a 747 that came in a few weeks ago. This is a CRJ, it's not a Max or 747. Probably.
I'm from London, by the way.
Are you?
Yes. I lived there for nearly a decade.
Oh, that's awesome.
Where's the A350?
I was looking for that too, the BA.
It's probably like an hour away.
Yeah. I saw them loading the cans before.
Really?
Yeah.
Alrighty. So there's a FedEx MD-11 coming in 22 minutes. There's also UPS A300 in 19 minutes. And then there's another FedEx 767 coming in about 24 minutes. So we're going to get some big boys coming in here.
For sure.
I'll be right at the gate.
Oh, down there?
Yes.
Okay, I'm at C.
Okay, perfect. I'll send you a text.
Okay.
Alrighty, now we have some guy promoting an adult chat. We're going to delete these comments instantly.
How lovely.
Yeah.
But it's good meeting you, my man.
Good meeting you.
Enjoy.
See you, Noah.
See you, bye.
Take care, bro. So we ran into a couple of fans. It's pretty cool. We met Noah and one of the ramp agents. I'm sorry if I forgot your name already, my friend. The private jet ramp, let's zoom in. Sorry guys, I was talking to some people. Most of the private jets have left. Let's get another landing. Well, this is cool. Shout out to Noah and all of them for stopping by. I didn't realize I had fans. I know I hate the word influencer, but I somehow became an influencer, and it's hilarious. Because for those of you that know me, know that I dislike those individuals a lot. So crazy how quiet it got all of a sudden. Alrighty, we have a couple of minutes or 20 or so minutes to wait before the big birds come in. So I'm going to monitor some of the chats and see if I can answer any of your questions. I will honestly, when Kevin comes in here, I'll probably help him out, figure out what is going on, and then we'll see. Also, SFO, I actually might go to a Dork Fest. So if I go, come say hi. You'll recognize me. I usually wear Sacramento Kings gear. I'm very friendly. You'll meet me, and sometimes you can just tell where I'm coming from because, yeah. I usually curse like a sailor, so this is probably the longest you guys will ever hear me not cursing, because, you know, kids are probably going to be watching this. This guy looks like he has some sunscreen on its nose. As you can see, we got some clouds moving in. Looks like a storm is on the horizon. And we have another plane touching down. It looks like it's a 737. Is this the Hawaiian plane? Actually, it's not a 737. I am a liar. I'm sorry. I should get my eyes checked out, because that was the dumbest thing I've said. Also, in aviation news, I don't know if you guys heard it, but AHA Airlines is no more. It ceased operation today. Nobody could see that coming. There we go. I really like getting these shots. So and currently on the pushback we have a Frontier Airlines A320neo. It looks like a goat. I was gonna say cow, but it's a billy goat. It's pushing out. Frontier had a failed attempt of taking over Spirit Airlines, and then JetBlue came in and said, "Bro, that's mine." Hey Steve, I am on right before the roof. I like to hide from the sun. The sun is not my friend. I sweat a lot. It's kind of uncomfortable and embarrassing. I think this guy is taking a shortcut. Also, if you guys are on TikTok, you guys should follow Just Plain Fit. It's a guy named Jamie Hines. He's a very big aviation enthusiast as well. Very good dude. A restaurant below is making burgers, and it's making me very, very hungry. It's not fair. Alright, check this out. These guys are taking off way too late, man. One day it's gonna backfire on them. Hopefully not, because that'd be bad, but at the same time, it's... Alright, let's see where the MD is. You guys will hate me for saying this, but I actually like Frontier Airlines. Rocky Mountain sheep, goat, same thing. Don't hate me. So I'm from Serbia, and we have people called Trobani, which are basically goat herders. Also, we're gonna chill for a bit while I see where this thing is coming from. Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful week. My week kind of started off rough. Alrighty, so the UPS, we have a FedEx MD-11 coming in 18 minutes. We have a UPS A300 coming in 18, and we have a UPS MD-11 coming in 26 minutes. So it's going to be a pretty active day for cargo here at the airport. And I'm hoping I can get my buddy Juan departing from Nogales. I'm looking at the tracker. He's going to be in a Beach 99. Let me see exactly what his flight is so I can track him. So Ameri flight 2131. Let's see where that is. Not from Nogales. He's probably coming from somewhere else. From Fort Huachuca or whatever. Cool. So this is the waiting game we have. What is he doing? As you can see over there, we're getting some rain. That right over there looks like a rain bomb that's going off. Let's film some planes. Enough talking. Hi Billy, what did you do? I know you said you worked for on the UPS ramps, correct? So right now we're experiencing a bit of a slowdown at the airport. But I think that'll eventually change very quickly. It's going to pick up once again. It gives me time to run inside the car for a minute to get something. We just put the laptop closer to air conditioning in the back of the car so it can actually keep it cool. We got action again. It's 737 coming from MCI, which I believe is Kansas City. Yep, Kansas City, 747-700 series. Whoa, did you guys see that? That must have been scary. I wonder what happened. Josh, if you're on there, explain. I think Frontier is just waiting for the next Frontier jet to basically get there. While we wait, we get this little United. And they're off. I'm hoping to be able to track the MD up there when it comes. Looks like we have beacons on right now. Which means this thing should start taxiing any second now. This is exciting, not gonna lie. I like the fact that we're gonna get some big boy action coming up. 10 minutes out. If you guys look at the lineup, it looks glorious. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 big cargo jets coming in. Frontier is on the go. Looks like a mixture between a cow and a goat. Is everybody having a good week? That's the number one thing. Xavier the Mountain Goat. I just like all the random names. Also, if you guys are liking what you're seeing, give it a like. Give the page a like or subscribe and like the video. It helps fight the mighty algorithm that we have on YouTube. Makes us little guys be seen. And I know earlier we talked about Dorkfest. It's basically like a big plane spotter convention in Los Angeles. So it's a bunch of plane spotters meet up. Heard about it, I've never been, so I'm hoping to go one of these days. Thanks, man. Every sub helps us out quite a bit. I really appreciate that. It helps me out quite a bit, to be honest. I'm gonna post a photo of some of the fans that we saw at the live stream. Where's my cap? Where do you live, man? Sounds like you have a really freaking cool place. Trust me, this wait is going to be worth it. I have a feeling it's going to pick up very quickly right now. Alrighty, so the planes are somewhere in the clouds right now. I gotta find them. There's the A300. The A300 we're waiting for. So that is our big bird that is going to be coming in. That is going to be followed by an MD-11, as you can see. So they usually go down to a town called Buckeye, Arizona, and that's where they usually churn. And once they churn, then they're on final approach to what is going to probably be runway 7 right. We're at Kamayar. Hey Cam, we're actually expecting some weather right now. It's coming from all over sides. I know the north side has some storm cells coming in. Alrighty, the Frontier is finally lining up. This is like Christmas for all of us. Oh my God, there it is. Ah! I'm excited, sorry. The Frontier can wait. There she is. MD-11, right up above. That's coming in a little bit. Maybe like 5 minutes. I'm so stoked. Let's see, is he going to have a very takeoff? That's how you take off. I'm getting text messages from people saying they're watching my live. Thank you guys, I appreciate you all. Alrighty, they're going to be approaching very soon. While we wait, I'm going to drink some water. Hey Kate, can you remove this stupid bot? I know you have I just put him in timeout, so hopefully he's gone. Honestly, I don't know if I'm allowed to set it up. I would set it up actually. We'll figure out a way so you guys can donate, because I fund a lot of the stuff out of my pockets. So anything would help. Like as long as I can get coverage for my for my parking. That's all I would care about. I'll do some research on it. So this is just the waiting game now for these planes. I think he's arriving on runway 7 left from what it looks like. But no, thank you very much for thinking of that. All right, I'll figure out how to set it up and you guys can donate. Like, I'd appreciate it. It would help out quite a bit. I have my car running. I'm gonna go shut it off because I'm gonna get carbon monoxide poisoning. Alrighty, so the A300 is up next. I don't know if we can catch him. There he is. The big boy A300 is coming in and my camera's deciding not to focus. Great. Perfect, I will set something up. As you can tell, it's getting quite windy here. And if you guys are ever at Sky Harbor, stop by. If you see me, say hello, I'll give you a sticker. She is swaying in the wind, look at that. And we have an American Airlines just photobombing us. And we got some smoke coming out. And up next is the MD-11. Let's see how dramatic its approach is going to be. I hear the lightning storm or horn coming on. That's such a beautiful plane. Alrighty, we're gonna have a couple of other planes coming in. And then up next, we have a FedEx 767. I told you guys it's going to be a busy day for the heavies. Also, we are on Instagram, so give us a follow. It's Fly Phoenix Sky Harbor. Fly PHX Sky Harbor, just like the username. We post a lot of aviation videos. I post some fun stuff every now and then. Also, if you do follow us, just remember, tag. I will share or invite for collaboration. I know some of you have asked about the camera. It's a Panasonic VH870. And our night camera is a Sony FX3 with the Sony G Master 70x200. And that camera never works. I thought I was old. I graduated high school in 2007. I'm actually streaming from a little, freaking, whatchamacallit, wireless hotspot. They don't have Wi-Fi here. So we have a UPS MD-11 coming in. It's about 3 minutes out. I don't know if you guys watched the stream yesterday. We had a fire in this area yesterday. I learned some funny stuff that I'm not going to share online because, yeah, if what I heard is true, it's kind of embarrassing in my opinion. Alright, Mr. MD, where are you? I see it coming in, but let's see what we can get from this runway. So this is beautiful. I can get both the runways. But our focus is going to be the MD-11 that's approaching. Apparently it does not like to focus today. It's picking up this pillar. She's a beauty. So the difference between the DC-10 and the MD-11 or MD-10, some of them don't have the middle wheel, or the older DC-10s didn't have them. So the middle wheel is actually used for weight distribution, redistribution actually. Yeah, when it was a passenger plane, it had some of the most catastrophic accidents. And it sucks because some of them were kind of not its fault. Like if you look at the whole Air New Zealand, the dudes actually control fluid into the terrain. So they were on a side visiting thing and ended up accidentally flying the plane into the Arctic. I know a lot of random aviation facts, which is really weird. Alright, let's see how far away the BA is. Usually it lands at 5:30, but 5:38. So British Airways is about 33 minutes out, and it's going to land on runway 26. We can still see it. We'll be able to get it. As you can see, it's rush hour traffic in Phoenix. We have a Delta pushing back, probably going to Salt Lake City. And then we're about to see a Southwest plane be pushed back from the gate. So that's kind of a fun thing to film. Sorry, whatever. I know it's 20, 26, and 25. I know it's 8 and 7 left. Don't judge me, I make mistakes, okay? It's hot. It's funny that I know that these planes go to Salt Lake City. That actually used to be served by a little baby Airbus, A319, and I think the baby bus is no longer in service with them. These are the important workers here, the wing walkers, I believe. Whoever this person is, if you find me, I will buy you a beer. I'm surprised more people aren't looking out the windows. I'm mad. I'm gonna write a strongly worded letter. Hey Steve, they tore down Terminal 2 like a couple of years ago, and that was kind of sad. My family, when we came to the States, we landed at Terminal 2. But prior to it being torn down, I ended up actually going over there and did a 360 video. I'll try and find it and post it so you guys can kind of get a walk. And here we have a little Embraer. I'm guessing it belongs to Delta, and it is flying from LAX. Let's see if I was correct. Because usually the Delta Connects, they fly the Embraers. Yep, I was right. I have a problem. Yeah, Terminal 2 was a cool terminal in my opinion. It sucks that they just left it as a dirt lot. They should have built something. The hard-working ground crew down there, you guys are the MVPs. You guys make flying possible by loading up our bags and pushing back the planes. For me, what I like to do is sometimes I stick my phone there and I film little time lapses. It's pretty neat. I did a 15-hour flight to Australia, and on the way to Australia I had an entire road to myself. It was freaking wonderful. And then out of nowhere some old guy comes up and says, "Hey, looking for company?" I wanted to hit him so bad, but I wouldn't have. But it was pretty decent having a few seats open on a 15-hour flight. What's up, Delta Airline pilot? No, I am not a crew member. I'm just an aviation enthusiast and studying to become a Part 61 pilot. I do media for a living. I do multimedia. I work with a lot of cities. I do filmmaking, photography. I run an aviation account, and that's it. That's my claim to fame. Already push back, Delta, or push out. Let's see the wheel turn. Thanks, man. English is my second language, so I've been studying a lot of the ground-based stuff right now, and it's been in the making for a while. It's just you get busy with life, and then you forget to do things. But eventually, I want to do it. I'm assuming since you're probably a pilot. Hey Tony, how are you? Welcome to a very humid Arizona. And thanks, Steve. I did the calculations. It should be between like $14,000 to $20,000 for the Part 61, and who knows, maybe I'll continue even more. Alrighty, he's about to go. So the British Airways plane is about 27 minutes out. I came at a young age, but I still speak the language. So I think my parents Americanized us as much as they could. But typically when I'm around my parents, I speak Serbian. So basically, I'm going to speak in Serbian. So inače kad sam kod kuće uvijek pričam srpsko-hrvatski. U stvari srpski, nije više srpsko-hrvatski, pošto ne postoji više Jugoslavija. So that's basically what my native language sounds like. And then if you want to say I like airplanes in, if I want to say I like airplanes in Serbian, you can say ja volim avione. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I think more airports should freaking have plane spotting locations. I know a lot of plane spotters aren't liked, but honestly, I think we would all work very close together to keep the airport safe. And I can only imagine how it was in the 60s. I remember in the 90s, like you could actually walk up to the gates, or when my family came in 1999, people waited for us at the gates. And then 9/11 changed all of that. Also, do you guys think we're ever going to see a successor to the 757? I know that plane is getting old, and some airlines will retire them, so I know Delta flies them, but I personally think Boeing is going to be missing out on a huge market. Talk about a transition, huh? That was smooth. I know we have Volaris that comes into here. Volaris is a Mexican airline. Yeah, the 757 is a truly awesome plane, but I wish they would actually just make a MAX, put some new engines, rebadge it. It is what it is. You don't have anything planned. Do it for like 5 years and then build a whole new airplane. Because if they don't, the plane that we're tracking here, the A321, is going to pretty much kill their like mid-range category. I don't know how you guys classify the categories. But these are becoming quite common on routes that were served by the 757. I'm excited. I'll be able to get this Airbus for you guys. I know last time I wasn't able to get it, but this time it's going to be a little different. And one of these nights we're going to try a night shoot. Oh yeah, the 737 has no front gear, no. If it didn't have a front gear, that might be a problem. So we have a Pilatus PC-12 operated by Surf Air, probably going to Sholo. Sholo is like a little town in northern Arizona, northeast Arizona. This is going to be a quick takeoff. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there's some thunder. I really hope the storm doesn't come in until the A350 comes in, because that's going to change the whole approach path. Yeah, I actually heard that the Emirates people don't mess around when it comes to plane spotting. Like, you could actually face jail time. It's like, and I don't understand it. I know I talked to a crew member from Emirates, and he says it's very forbidden. Also, I'd like to thank all you guys for tuning in. It's pretty cool. I didn't realize how large this community is. Alrighty, I'm gonna do some flexing right now. I'll show you guys something. So, to show my face on here, so we have stickers. So you can see that's what our stickers look like. It has a tower and an MD11 or DC10, whatever you prefer it. So we have these stickers. If you see me spotting, come say hi, I'll give you a sticker. So I'm gonna get my ugly face off of here. Let's get back to aviation. Hey Brad. I don't know if you guys heard any of that. I forgot I don't have a wireless mic anymore. But we have stickers that we're giving away. And hi Brad, yeah, the storm did kind of miss us. It's made it a little bit humid, but it's okay. So we're waiting for the A350 to show up. And depending on the amount of traffic we get, will determine how much streaming we will do. Tio, just follow my Instagram. It's the same as this page. Shoot me a message and we can arrange to send a sticker to you. I'll send you a sticker down to Argentina. Just let me know. Deal? Just shoot me a message on there and I will check my hidden messages and everything, and we'll send it over to you. So, according to Kate, this plane is headed to Chicago. It's a 737 MAX. Talk about another plane that had a very terrible start to its flying career. Alrighty, we should be getting some arrivals soon because a lot of the gates are emptied out. I try to be more gentle, man, but it's my panning is so freaking rusty. I used to be known as the guy that can run a tripod really well, but not anymore, man. Thing is, you get older, like some of your nerves kind of like go bloop. Update on the British Airways 289 A350. It is about 18 minutes out. It is above Roosevelt Lake in Arizona. So, this freaking dude is back. These adult chat people are annoying. Hey Brian, this is actually my 5th stream. Like literally, like the 5th time I've done it. I started streaming last Tuesday. So I'm kind of doing everything by theory of how it works. And apparently, somehow works. Yeah, I have a moderator, Kate. She's doing her best. I really appreciate her. So the last giveaway, Kate, you almost ended up winning another plane. It ended up moving to a lady named Corday. But what's cool about it is her husband is actually going to start flying for Southwest. So it's meant to be. If you think about how crazy this is a machine that weighs hundreds of tons, and then it just gets airborne carrying people. And we are once again dead. There is no movement on the runway. There's gonna be more giveaways. It's always fun. Hey Daniel, thank you very much. I don't have night vision, but I will show you something. So this is the camera we tried to use last night. What am I doing wrong? Come on. This isn't rocket science. I don't know why I always somehow end up tangling my microphones. Alright, so this is the camera we're going to use for night shoots. So this is a Sony FX3. It's one of their cinema cameras. This camera is actually really good in low light. So we will be able to see what we're filming, like even when it's pitch black. So one of these nights we're going to give it a try. Last night we were trying, but we couldn't figure out how to sync it up because Sony is a nightmare to work with. So eventually, once we figure it out, this is going to make all the difference. I was using wireless microphones earlier, but those were not a success because they kept cutting out. And now we have a Southwest jet that just went live. I gotta make a phone call very quickly. Sorry, guys. I'm back. So for my data connection, what I am using, you guys are going to laugh. So I went to Best Buy. And I purchased one of these. So it's just a wireless hotspot. Basically, I ended up having this channel for a while. I used to post a lot of street racing when I was younger, and then in the last few months, I've gained a bunch of followers, a lot of subs, just posting aviation content. And I felt like it was more personable going live because I can talk to you guys and just show you the passion that I have for aviation. Because you can hide it anywhere else, like on a regular video, but when you go live, it's all different. Nice. As you can see, that is our skyline over there. The Phoenix skyline. And I think we have a plane incoming right now. Also, I know this is like pushy. Click the like button. That helps me out quite a bit. You guys won't believe how much it helps out. The Southwest is like taxiing at freaking V1 speeds. We're gonna lose him next to a car. There's a car there. So this guy is hauling butt right now. I hear noises, so I always turn around, make sure I'm not being like stalked by someone. As you can see, this is the time when the Southwest planes start waking up and arriving. Maybe this guy just arrived from somewhere. Its nose is actually a different shade of purple. These are my favorite shots, the close-ups. I feel they're really freaking cool, different. Your Rams winning the Super Bowl last year was very interesting. I thought it was kind of like shady how they called a very clean game and then the last few minutes, boom. But Odell Beckham Jr. did actually light it up the first half. Shame he got hurt. Looks like some lights just came on. It might be like the weather lights, I'm not quite sure. Yeah, you're right. The A350 is overflying the airport. I wonder why. Please don't tell me they're going to flip the runways. If they do, I'm going to be pissed. Wow, that's crazy. So the A350 just overflew. I don't play War Thunder, Orlon, but I'd like to try it. Is it any good? I'm scanning the clouds to see what is going on with this A350. Alright, it shows that the A350 is actually churning right now. It'd be funny if it landed on this runway. honestly, it was good for Los Angeles to win that. I think, especially since they don't have many football fans in there, maybe it'll change the culture there. Alrighty, we're trying to find this Airbus. There it is. There's the A350. He's somewhere up there. I can't even see him. So that's a Speedbird. Taking a scenic flight around Arizona, I guess. I've actually never seen that approach, and as you can see, we have a storm coming in. So that black stuff over there, that's actually rain coming in, and the Airbus is actually about to fly into it. So as you can see, rain. That's a rain cloud. And then the BA is actually up in the rain cloud right now. Probably getting old. Maybe he wanted to wash it. Who knows? It would be cool if it landed on this runway. I have never seen it land on anywhere else but 8. The chances are pretty slim. Alrighty, she made it out of the sky. Man, not gonna lie, I'm not even angry that there's kind of a lull in this, because it's gonna be worth it. I will tell you guys when I see the BA lining up. So there's an American Airlines coming in from Seattle. We're going to try and track it on the other side. And now we wait for the Airbus. Alrighty, let's try this right now. Last time we moved the tripod just a little bit, it flipped out. So right now we moved it so I can see it a little bit better. Yep, he's about to pop out. So in about a minute, you guys are about to see the BA come in. There she is. So up next we have a British Airways A350-1000 coming in from London. Doesn't like to focus on it, does it? The time here is 5:37. That's a butter touchdown. And that's the car in front of me. So we got super lucky, guys. We got the British Airways. Alrighty, let me move the camera just a little bit. Let's see what else we have coming in, and if it seems a little bit dead. First of all, let's wait for my friend to land. All right, so you guys are gonna laugh. A few months ago, I was asked to film the plane landing, and it wasn't such a smooth landing. He's having a look around, looking at the plane. So you guys are noticing the tail jack? It's basically so the plane doesn't end up impacting the tail when they're loading the luggage, like center of gravity stuff. He's on his phone. I feel like a creep doing this. Look at these hard workers down there. So in about 36 minutes, we have Ameriflight Flight 2131, piloted by one of my friends, coming in. So we're experiencing kind of a lull in action here. I'm not going to be going much longer after he lands because I have some things to attend to at home. Big Jet TV. No, I have not. I will actually. I'll actually check them out. These ground crews work very, very hard. I know some of the crew members here that follow me, and you guys are freaking, you guys are amazing. Alrighty, we have an American Airbus A321 departing to San Diego from Phoenix. That is the next one that is on the departure path. American Airlines Airbus. I'm going to awesome San Diego. Such a beautiful city. If you guys ever go to La Jolla, I would encourage you to visit a place called Shore Rider. Best tacos you will ever experience. Alrighty, so we have these like joints that are set up for like drainage, and every time somebody drives over it sounds like a gunshot or it sounds very loud. And I think, like, having grown up in a war-torn country, loud noises give me PTSD. We're chilling. Let's see what else is showing up. Anything departing that's bigger? Now we're about to start seeing a bunch of these little feeder planes from FedEx coming in. Meanwhile, on the other runway, if you guys want to see something really cool on my channel, I have a video that I shot at Pinal Air Park. It was one of my best memories. I took my dad with me and we spent all day exploring like abandoned planes. It was freaking awesome. Ooh, that American Airlines, I really hope he actually comes on this side, but chances are he's probably going to be taking off from runway 8 and we will not have enough speed to basically track him, or not have enough runway. Flark, we actually had a bunch of cargos come in earlier. We had a couple of MD-11s come in. It was freaking cool. MD-11s, we had an A300, 767. That was early on in the cast. You get an opportunity to rewatch it. You'll also watch the moment Caitlin became the moderator for this channel. It's a mighty title she has. That's a true fan. Alrighty, we have another plane landing on the runway 8 coming in. So we're actually tracking this Ameriflight plane. That's the one plane that I want to get because my friend is flying it. So let's see where he's at. Alrighty. So we have the American Airlines 777 that is powered on and taxiing to the end of runway 8. As you can see, I was really hoping he would actually end up coming on the bridge on this side. As you can see, it's might be a little bit difficult getting him taken off. Hey Steven, how are you, man? You're up late. It's 2:46. Right here is 5:47 right now. Yeah, the 777 is a cool plane. Actually, like last year, I got to see the 777X being tested in Mesa. Man, what a freaking beautiful plane! Just like the size of the engines, and it was awesome. As you can see, the sun is slowly starting to peek through the clouds. It's giving the 777 a beautiful glow. Hey, A10 Gaming, we are in Phoenix, Arizona, in the United States of America. We have been live for approximately 2 hours and 15 minutes. So it's fun. If it brings you guys joy, it brings me joy. Whew, there's lightning. There's literally lightning a few feet from where I was standing. I don't know if you guys can hear that thunder. Yep, that's basically Phoenix's entire skyline. So the difference between Phoenix, so we have our baseball stadium that looks like a hangar, but Phoenix, unlike traditional cities, is known as a boom burb. We don't have like vertical growth. Everything just spreads out. So a lot of people don't realize is it will sometimes take you it can take you an hour to get from one side of Phoenix to the other. And that's without traffic. It's growing in population because a lot of Californians are moving here. Thank you, Kate. You are the best. I really appreciate you. I'll Venmo you like 20 bucks so you can buy yourself some Starbucks. I believe that 777 should be next on the departure. So there is a little CRJ coming from St. George. If you guys have flight radar, look at the flight from Fresno. He basically just did a couple of circles in Phoenix. There she is. So I'll try and track her as much as I can, but the problem is we have a car here, so we're going to lose her very quickly. So don't think it's because I don't want to track this plane, we just can't. We're about to lose her in the car. Stupid car. Sorry. I hate this car. Why did they park here? Yeah, we've hit kind of a lull right now. Good night, Steven. He woke up and tuned into a channel in Arizona. That is awesome. That is the beauty of the internet. So up next on their arrival is American Airlines 2665 coming in from Fresno. It had a very interesting approach path coming into Phoenix. It did a couple of circles around Avondale. I'm getting people creeping on me. Alrighty, where is this? There's a plane. So that is the Airbus coming in from Fresno. Come on, man. So the camera keeps picking up this pillar, so we're gonna wait until he actually shows up to where I can track him. Yeah, I'm seeing the Southwest blades basically powering on. They're coming to life, as I call it. So this plane is actually coming from Fresno. The acronym for the airport is FAT, which is funny to me. Next time for the 777. As you can see, the sun is starting to peak. It's giving the Southwest Plains a really nice shine. And as you can see, that is where the rain is coming from. So the white stuff that's coming down, that's actually rain, or could be a dust storm. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Looks like a dust storm. So Juan's flight is about 26 minutes out. We have an American Airlines 737 that just touched down. It looks glorious just taxiing. So we have a Southwest plane that just came to life. That's the beauty of the US. It's so vast. It could be dark where you're at and it's light over here. Hard-working ground crew. Let's get some landing action. awesome seeing these guys working together. Kate is doing a good job getting rid of this freaking scammer. So up next on our arrival is Frontier Griswold the Grizzly Bear livery. It's an Airbus A320. It's 11 years old. It's arriving very shortly. It's on final right now. So that is a Frontier Airlines. Thanks, Brian. I try my best to give the best quality, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this. I may take a break the next few days and be back on Friday. Or Thursday, we'll see. Does this time work for everybody to go live, like from 4 and just catch the evening? Look at all those layers we have. That would be a beautiful photo if I had my stills camera with me. So Frontier A320. Griswold the Grizzly, or whatever it's called. And you can see the Jackson Jet Center over there. And then on runway 26, or runway 8, we have another landing. This is fun. Hey Steve, most likely I'll try and come out here on Saturday, so probably maybe in the evening hours. So come out, come talk, we'll chill, we'll hang out. I'll bring some Gatorades for all of us because it gets hot here. Speaking of which, I'm going to run in and get another battery for this camera. Like I always tell people, come say hello. I'm a friendly person. Don't worry, I'll bring a drink. In my culture, you have to treat the guests that come see you. I'm kind of glad that Frontier started updating their planes. I know they purchased a bunch of Neos, which are honestly kind of nice, not gonna lie. And then we have a little Embraer that's about to pop up. It's an Embraer 135 headed to Page by Contour Airlines. And on final, we have a Southwest Airlines coming in from San Jose to Phoenix right now. So let's watch its approach. Hi Sitha, how are you? Perfect. That's gonna be, when my friend lands, that might actually be my last plane for tonight. So we have about 20 more minutes of this action. That's a buttery landing. So look at those KC 130s. Pretty sure this one is getting ready to go because you can see the doors are open, probably to let the heat out or whatever they're doing. Alrighty, here comes a little Embraer that's departing for Page. That was smooth. Now we have the train coming through, see? Working with all your bags. Ugh. One is about 15 minutes out. I don't know if you guys have been following any of the aviation news, but it's crazy seeing how much pay some of these pilots are getting, and I think it's long overdue. So airlines have to start taking care of their employees, in my opinion. I don't know, do you guys like when I shoot this type of action? I'm actually on top of one of the parking structures here. Oh yeah, of course, and the pilots do deserve it. I think it's long overdue. Like, I think the pandemic has showed the employers that they can no longer abuse their employees, because at the end of the day, people are going to find new jobs, and I think they need us more than, well, we kind of need work, but I think that's a Falcon that's coming in. I'm a sucker for these 3-engine planes. That was pretty smooth, not gonna lie. Oh, get yourself a friend like me. I kind of want to go home so bad, but I promised him I would get him the shot. Oh yeah. Those jets are usually the best. They're awesome. Alrighty, up next, I'm kind of becoming delusional because I'm very thirsty. We have a Frontier A320neo L-Ray, the Elk livery, going to Denver. I hear that Denver is actually building an entire new concourse just for Frontier, which is pretty cool. Competition is always good, even if it's terrible. So if you guys watched yesterday, we had a fire, and I guess one of the GPU units caught fire, and they had to bring in an outside firefighting company because I don't know what the firefighters were doing here. That is a very early takeoff. Look at that. He is out of there, jeez. So those are the ones I've been telling you guys about. So we have an Emirates flight coming in from, I believe, Lake Havasu City. Hey Juan, if you know whoever this pilot is, let him know that this is the time when he should watch. Also guys, how is the sound? I switched microphones. I was using wireless mics earlier.
What's up, bud?
What's up, dude?
There, high heels?
Yeah. It's my girlfriend's high heels. And then we have the Delta Connect going over to LAX. Better be LAX because I got it wrong. I contour my body into so many different shapes when I'm filming. I believe that's another Ameriflight coming in. How goes it, dude?
Good. You see me down there?
I saw the photo you took of me down there.
I sit right here. I was kind of waving a little bit, but you're right above me looking at the two planes that were pushing.
Yeah. So Juan is about 8 minutes out. So let's check out these planes. I'm talking to another friend here. So if you guys hear me rambling and it doesn't make sense, it's because I'm talking to someone. You working the American side, or were you just walking over to Southwest?
I drove over to see how.
Okay. I had a couple of people stop by from below to say hello.
Oh, yeah.
That follow me, so I give them stickers. Kind of funny in my opinion. So let's see these dudes working while I see where his plane is. Be right back in a second, guys. Oop, never mind, there's a feeder plane. I know we were all raving about these things yesterday. They basically come to a grind very quickly. Yeah, I figured out the other camera. It's so stupid, like so many different settings, but it should work right now.
Once you figured it out, it was too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So I think it's more fun than the other two. You want to say anything? Want to talk on this?
Sure.
So introduce yourself so that you're here.
Hey, this is Tyler. I'm a spotter here in Phoenix. Work on the ramp. Just come up and say hi. What's coming in? You got a friend coming in?
I have a friend. He's coming in he flies for Ameriflight, so we're waiting.
You say Nogales or from, where's it coming in from?
I think it's coming from Fort Huachuca or whatever.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how to pronounce that.
Yeah,
So he's coming in. He's about 5 minutes out, but
turning. Oh,
so we have.
which one is it?
He is the Beach, or the Beach 99.
Those ones that like crawl in?
Yeah. And then we also have the Houston's, the Phoenix 737 coming in.
Have you been to Houston before? The HOU?
I have never been to Houston. I've actually wanted to go to a Cardinals-Texans game before, but didn't get a chance.
That's why I haven't either. I've been to either of Houston's. I've heard there's pretty good spotting there though. Some pictures of people have pretty good shots.
You've gone to Dallas, right? Fort Worth?
Yeah, I've been there.
How's Fort Worth? Is that pretty good?
Good, but they were always going the wrong direction when I was there. So I want to go back. They got a lot more traffic than when I was there. I was more during COVID. I got one ticket off and landing at the same time.
Awesome. So Dorkfest, explain what Dorkfest is to people that are not familiar with it.
So there's a guy out of LA that just gets a bunch of aviation people, spotters, and just anyone into it every year. They've been doing it for a couple of years now, and it was September 17th is the actual Dorkfest in LA, and I'm going over to it. These clouds are so pretty. But for the weekend, people come in from all over the country and even all over the world. There's probably a couple hundred people and take pictures, and then he holds a big raffle that Saturday morning, the 17th, there in the park right next to In-N-Out. So anyone that's into airplanes, that's kind of like the main. Yeah, it is. The big ones landing right over your head. But it's fun, and then we'll be there. I'll be there all weekend taking pictures and meeting up with different groups and stuff like that. So
Well, I'm excited for it. There's a UPS coming as well. So that was Tyler. He came to chill with me for a little bit. He was actually stalking me earlier, taking photos of me. So Kate, I think we're going to have to determine if I want to go film the UPS or film my friend landing. I promised him I'd film him landing, so let's figure out what is coming in here. So this might actually be coming to the end of the cast in a little bit. In about 10 minutes we should be wrapping up very quickly. But like I said, if you guys get an opportunity, click the like. That really does help us. Subscribe if you like what you see. We're going to try one of our night shoots or night spotting very soon, so stay tuned. I think you guys will like what you see because we tried last night and the picture was good. It just was user error on my side. Scott, yeah, Boeing is still taking orders of their 737 Maxes from the factory. They were grounded for a little bit. Like when the initial stoppage happened, Phoenix had a bunch of them sitting on the side, and it's crazy. A lot of pilots didn't even want to touch the planes. I can understand why, but if you look at it for them, it makes sense to keep the same plane because of costs, operating costs. They're very important for them. You think this is coming to 2? Is it coming to 8 or 7? 8.
What's landing on the north side?
Yeah, the UPS.
No, it's 760. Is that him landing right there?
I don't think so. That's a bigger plane.
No, your friend.
Yeah, my friend is coming in. So here comes one in his little beach.
I think there's the next one. I think there's a little one.
There's a commuter in front of him, and then there's the next one coming in. I'm just enamored by the ground crew down there. They work really friggin' hard. Hey Yehuda, how are you, man? Yeah, click the like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you guys know when we're going to be going live.
Everybody's gonna land, hit the brakes and turn off there so that they're gonna
Oh yeah.
really see it. See the one you flew with the other day?
Yeah. So we can still get the 767 since that commuter screwed everything up. So he's about to pop up. And we have another plane coming in the back. And quick transition. And here comes one, and there's a beach, a mirror flight. People call him the cargo puppy. And he just touched down. That was awesome.
You gonna do this for a few more minutes or are you closing up?
Maybe a few more minutes.
You wanna do I'll do your live Instagram from your account and I'll get you and the planes and you can talk to people and tell them to come over. I know you posted the picture.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to get it? So we're gonna do a little like Instagram. You want me to go live or just go?
Yeah, go live. And you can, I can talk a little bit, you talk a little bit, and I'll show the planes.
There you go. Just go live. What's up, everybody? So we are doing a YouTube. We're streaming the plane. So if you guys get an opportunity, is it? You click? Yeah, just click.
Oh, it just goes. Okay, there you go. Second.
We're doing a thing right here. So, man, these people are back.
All right, it's live now.
Yeah, you can talk if you want. The sky is beautiful over there.
I got two people watching.
Perfect. So we're actually going live on Instagram, so I gotta introduce myself. What's up, dudes? So we recently started doing a live stream on YouTube. If you check the stories, you can actually see on the link where you can go watch planes landing live. So we've been going on for almost 3 hours now. It's kind of fun, getting kind of dehydrated, but we're going to be on for a couple more minutes. Get on the YouTube, subscribe, give us a follow, and then click the notification, and we'll be good. Alrighty, here comes the UPS. It's actually taxiing over one of our bridges. Hey Thomas, yes I am. I'm right there. I'm on the T4. So after this, we will probably do an outro where I will say goodbye to you guys, and then we will be good to go. So let's figure this out, how we're going to do this. So alright guys, well, thank you very much for spending like the last 2.5 hours with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We're going to do it quite a bit different next time. We might have a second person, but overall I feel we're making progress on it. So thank you guys for the support. Thank you for watching, and click the like, subscribe, and the notification so you know when we're live next. And up until next time, I bid you guys adieu. Have a good rest of the week.
Go follow on Twitter if you haven't already.